Hello everyone out there on you internets and YouTubes. This is Warmac9 playing Feed the Beast. Brand new world. Just thought I'd start it up. I've been planning to play it for a little while, even before I played with Nearby that other time that a lot of you guys ended up subbing to me afterwards. Thank you very much for subbing. Looks like our forest here is deteriorating already. Looks like this brand new world spawned me in a jungle biome, which is cool because I'll be able to get a lot of wood. I'm playing with the basic FTB mod pack here. FTB being Feed the Beast, or Feed the Baby, or Fumble the Ball. I don't really know which one you actually prefer, but I'm just going to call it Feed the Beast for now. Now, as I was just saying, this is most of the basic mods that are included in Feed the Beast, with a few small exceptions. I did install Optifine because, for whatever reason, Optifine wasn't already pre-installed, which I almost think that should be a given if you're running a mod pack on anything. It makes the game run so much smoother. So I installed Optifine, and I also installed Timber, just because cutting down trees like this is so slow. But now I'm done with that, so I should be able to go ahead and make a crafting table if I can remember how to make wood planks. Boom. And boom, crafting table. Go ahead and throw this down, not wasting any time here. Just because, you know, everybody has seen how to start up playing Minecraft initially. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. So now that I have two basic tools, I'm going to go ahead and start chopping down some real trees, get all these goodies, get some cocoa beans so I can grow some more on some jungle wood if I want to make cookies or something. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to update this and keep this going pretty consistently. My last particular Minecraft series didn't go so well, mostly because of a hard drive failure. Some of you might have heard about that when I was playing with Nearby in his FTB series, because I won a guest entry or guest spot on his show. And yeah, that's kind of where I ended up just saying, well, I did so much work, I had all this bonus footage basically recorded in advance, and then when my hard drive went kaput, I lost it all. So now I'm kind of in a point where I'm like, well, hopefully this hard drive, my newer hard drive, isn't going to decide that it doesn't like fraps for whatever reason, and I'll be able to do something worthwhile. Ooh, some coal over there, and a lot of vacant nothing. Let's see if I can force things to load in by sitting in the escape menu here. That looks good enough. This is a little disappointing that the first thing I spawn into here is gotta be a jungle. What's my key find for the full map? Large map X. Oh. Looks like I have a plains and a desert to the south. South is kind of where I want to go then, because I'm going to need sand. Oh my god. Is that the desert? Look at that. It's an elevated archway over in the desert. That is amazing. That is really cool. Never seen something like that straight off the bat. Usually I have to go all the way to the point that I'm starting to get chunk errors in order to be able to see crazy superstructures naturally occurring. Oh shoot, there's another thing I should have gone ahead and crafted. Oh, clear water. Isn't it grand? Another benefit to having Optifine. I know some of you really wished I had used Optifine when I was playing with Nearby, but I didn't have it at the time, so yeah. Didn't realize it was not automatically included in the mod pack. Ended up having to go ahead and download that, install that manually. Go ahead and get a shovel, because I'm going to need this clay. Clay, as you may know, can be used in bricks. And bricks, they are a wonderful thing. Used for making decorations and coke ovens. That's primarily what I'm looking for. It's coke ovens. Now, I've never actually really gotten too in-depth with Railcraft. However, I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of testing off in a little creative mode world. And Railcraft is, I feel, the EE2 of Feed the Beast. I say that because you can get a lot of stuff done and a lot of additional things out of it just by being smart example, if you have a lot of pumps, buildcraft machines, you could be able to pump stuff out of the nether, like lava, and pump it into railcraft tanks, and that kind of stuff is awesome, because those tanks hold so much capacity, and then you basically have an infinite reservoir to power other things, like your industrial craft stuff. And hopefully that's where I'll get. While I'm still working to my south here, now what is up with my map up here? What? Oh, I guess those are slime chunks. They look like lava. The portions that make the sand look red. Let's go ahead and collect some of this sand here because I don't feel like diving back down underwater. At least not yet. Another thing that I need to start out with pretty early on here is going to be thermal expansion, just because that gives me access to things like pulverizers, which many of you will know if you've played FTB or watched other people play FTB. Pulverizers are basically duplicating your ore like a macerator, like a macerator would, effectively doubling your efficiency. So I'm all about that. I'm all about wanting to be as quick and efficient as this as possible. Also, I do have enemies on. I don't even have enemies on. Go ahead and put that to normal. Also, this is in cheat mode. Why the hell is it in cheat mode? Recipe mode. Okay. Okay. It's floating sand. Alright. Alright, we can deal. Let's run over here and update the lighting chunks because jeez. Almost looked directly at an Enderman. This early on, I would be pretty much dead. Pretty much dead. Cool. Okay, yeah, he's kind of set me off track here. I'm like, oh crap, can't look at him. He's gonna blink in front of me. I'm gonna look at him, and that'll be the end. I'll be already dead. Already be dead this early on. This isn't a hardcore series or anything, but I like to try and avoid dying. It's always a big plus. I mean, yeah, I don't have a whole lot, but I don't like having to walk back. That'd be a little disappointing. Sure, you guys wouldn't want to watch me walk all the way back after just having started. That kind of sucks. Alright, so let's get some cobblestone out of this really kooky looking hole here. Oh, there's some iron down there. Here's some coal. Good stuff. If I can actually wait for the coal to break, I will collect it thusly. Also, if I find some spawners, I'm going to go ahead and start making some monster grinders and monster traps inside spawners, just because of the fact, well, who needs experience now? You don't have to worry about experience now. You get experience from mining, and that's basically easy mode, and you'll go ahead and have like 30 levels after like a couple hours mining. Get this coal up here. Also going to need to worry about food. Maybe if I can find some mushrooms down here, I might make some stew. There's a cow over there. Kinda don't want to kill the cow. I want to try and breed some cows, because I'm going to need leather. Well, I don't know. I haven't actually decided if I wanted to use Mistcraft yet. I know that's something that Nearby and Quirky Gamer have employed, as well as I'm blanking. Anyway, I find that Mistcraft kind of super simplifies things in the event you're incredibly lucky. I'm not completely opposed to it. I might eventually do it just because, hey, I need to speed things up. But, yeah. I don't know if I have the patience to sit there and repeatedly fail at getting a proper Mistcraft map. And oh my god, so much beef. Where's the beef? Oh, it's right here, and there, and there. Alright, collect this. Alright, I don't know what that is. It looks like appetite, which would be farming. Yeah, I can't mine it with a wooden pickaxe. I should know better than that. And there's a creeper. let's go ahead and slap out a couple torches, and we'll go ahead and make a sword of cobble, and go ahead and make a pickaxe of cobble as well, just to go ahead and have it ready. And let's go ahead and light up this place. This is actually kind of nice for a oh, that's wonderful. I'm already throwing my sword. Kind of nice for a starting cave, something nice and big here. Gotcha. Alright. First kill, success. Don't have any wool, so there's no real prospect of being able to make a bed yet. Have to wait on that. So just kind of see what we've got down here. Aside from an incredibly dark cave. Oh, uranium, lots of iron. It's double good. I gotta move this over. Going to just kind of hem in the lava there, stem its flow. And okay. Well, it looks like this is going to kind of loop around a few times. I'm going to make a few more torches, so I have something to work with, and then we'll go ahead and claim some coal. Looks like this doesn't go any further that way. There is a creeper who's already noticed me over there. That's always good. Always good. Hello, little bat. Hello, little creeper. Give me your gunpowder. Or kill the zombie. I'm cool with that too. No gunpowder. Alright. I can manage. Well, that's just the worst sound ever. I haven't been close enough to a Enderman in a long time to actually hear the really bad static that he makes. And yeah, you can tell that's basically Slenderman re-envisioned for Minecraft. Which, I mean, you kind of have to assume. It's not exactly a huge stretch to understand that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over here, get this iron, kind of because I don't want to go down that little trenchway there. Oh, yes, I was about to say, why am I not? Oh yeah, I thought I made a pick. Yes, I did make a pick. I just need to use the pick, and I will be halfway there. Alright, so get more iron. Iron is going to be so incredibly useful. Don't care about the purple stuff down there quite yet. Get some more iron and some coal. Gonna need some more cobble. I have just enough for one furnace. It's not quite enough. And yeah, so what do you guys think about FTB? I've played a little bit of it. I've done more testing with it than I have of anything else. I've been trying to make sure I can make things work before actually just hopping on and recording, because I'd like to seem like I'm halfway knowledgeable. Like, I kind of want to know what I'm doing here. For a playthrough, I don't know where this is actually going to stop, because Minecraft is basically infinite. Basically. You can just keep building and building and building, and I don't know, maybe I can get some people to come on and help me build things, if we want to go and just do structures and all kinds of crazy stuff. This isn't run on a server, but I think the mods between FTB and FTB server client are basically identical. So if I just remove timber or add in timber on the server, I don't know, I think I'd be able to do it. Timber itself is just, you know, so nice, and I don't like playing without it because it saves so much time, and I can collect the whole tree in basically no time flat. Now some of the extra biome stuff, the super tall firs and spruce, they don't break down from a simple axe. You can't just drop them instantly, so it's a little more tedious there. But I'm typically not going to be in in one of those great wood forests trying to take down the forest. That's a little overzealous, I would assume. Go ahead and claim this coal up here. There's also gravel above it. I hate gravel. It's nice. It kind of looks like cobblestone now, but it also kind of looks like crap, and it's It's very annoying because it drops down on you and it fills up pathways, especially when you're trying to mine and be really quick about things, and gravel just keeps raining down at the top of the path and it's just like infinitely there. And I fell. Wonderful. Right, so let's see. We're gonna have gravel above this. No. Above this. No. Gravel's there. Collect the coal. Collect a little bit more coal. Hopefully once all this stuff is done, I'll be able to go ahead and advance back to my crafting table. We can start making some iron tools and then delving a little bit deeper. Now, I don't know how many people are going to be watching this initially. Most of my viewers, as you yourselves are aware because you are the viewers. Many people subscribed to me immediately following after I was on Nearby's channel, and we've recorded some stuff together since then. Things like the Left 4 Dead. I'm probably not going to upload that on my channel just because I actually had a big hiccup in the audio recording on it. So I actually don't have any of the original audio on like the entire first map. So it was kind of like dead silence, aside from me talking to myself and the gun firing. So it's like, well, this isn't really entertaining. Why would I want to show just me talking to myself and having conversations with myself when they were the ones mostly talking to begin with? So I'm going to forgo having you all sit and endure through that. However, we still kind of talk sometimes, so there's always the possibility that he might want to do something. He might not. You know, he's a busy guy. Him and Quirky are both very busy, I'm sure. So yeah, it's whatever. They're cool, and you guys should definitely keep watching him. He's got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, from what I understand. But I only know so much. I'm not like an insider here. Just a guy mining some coal. Also, this would be like perfect time for a creeper just to like stroll up on me. If you ever watched my my previous series, just vanilla Minecraft, I ended up having a creeper spawn on me in like a completely bright tunnel, and it freaked the heck out of me. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, where did it come from? And then I watched the video afterwards, and it's like, oh, he spawned right over there in that tiny little hole. That was totally expected. Serious face. Alright, let's claim some more coal. I'm almost full stack here. I'm at 48. Coal is going to be absolutely invaluable. Things I can make like a mining turtle and just go ahead and set to work there. Maybe make a quarry. Go ahead and let that run. But if I'm making a quarry, I'm probably going to run it with some Stirling engines, because I ended up doing some testings with some Stirling engines. I actually found Stirling engines, even though they only produce 1 Minecraft joules per tick. It's a lot faster to use something like that than, say, a redstone engine when powering things like quarries and pumps, although certain pumps are only able to take out so much per tick. Looks like I need to eat as well. Let's make my way back over here. I think my crafting bench is right here. Cool. I'll light this area up a little bit better. But yes, it's only able to make out so much per tick, and if it's, depending on the type of fluid carrying pipe, the waterproof pipe, is going to determine how much is able to be carried. So, say things like gold pipes are able to carry a lot more than... Actually, I should probably use a log, shouldn't I? Put in a log, put it into beef. Normal waterproof pipes can carry 10 water units per tick. So for each second, or each tick of the server, you're basically gaining 10 water units, whatever the B stands for, in Buildcraft and so on, and rail power and such. But for a gold waterproof pipe, it's 20, so it's basically carrying double the capacity. If you can force more into a pipe at a time, you can basically get more fluid pumped from one end to another. No, I'm starving. Okay, starve less. Okay, okay. Well, that didn't last very long. Let's throw in some wood there. Do it that way. I thought the logs burned for 4 instead of 8 like coal and charcoal. I guess that is not the case. Try to save. No such thing. No such thing as saving. Guess I'll just throw another 2 planks in there. Run over here, light up some more room. This is actually quite fortunate that I found such a complex cave system right here off the bat at the beginning of this place. Doesn't look like I'm having a basic home initially, but I at least have tons and tons of resources to quarry out and use. So get all this coal, gotta go back and get some iron, all the iron. So yeah, I feel like I just got sidetracked and distracted myself from the question I wanted to ask you, the viewers. Do you feel that it is more important to have me record everything, especially in these early stages where I'm still building out everything, or should I start taking things off camera, or do time lapses like Nearby Gamer does on his channel when he goes out and mines just to prove everything is completely legitimately gathered? What do you guys think? Um, just trying to get a feel for how I should do some of my videos, because I mean, me going and mining for hours is going to be probably boring, especially if I ever end up resorting to something like strip mining just to be a little bit more efficient down at the lower floors. I kind of want to know what you guys think, so that way I know what I need to be able to provide for you in terms of videos and video content. That being said, I'm planning on not only doing Minecraft here, I'll probably upload this about 3 to 4 times a week, maybe more, depends on how hectic it gets and how exciting it gets. But I'm also got a couple other videos I'd like to start putting out. I've got a couple games that I haven't even played yet. Things like Darksiders 2 and Sleeping Dogs that I own, but I've not even turned on. Like, I've literally not loaded them up on Steam. They're installed. They're just sitting there waiting, begging to be played. And I was thinking about playing some of those sort of games for a little bit, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about that, if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that, or should I probably just stick to Minecraft? I've been pretty poorly at Minecraft overall in terms of skill and expertise, but I've recently been trying to pick up on how to properly and effectively use redstone. You know, I watched a lot of Minecraft WB's videos forever and ever and ever ago regarding redstone and doors and toggles and flip-flops, and I felt like I picked up some of it, and then a lot of it I didn't feel like I figured out anything at all. And I've been working at that. I've been trying to learn. I've been trying to figure out things that I've been poor at in the past, and then trying to make them better and trying to do things better. So I recently just figured out how to make a piston door that, piston doors themselves are not that difficult, that also had a toggle lock, so that way I could lock it from either side. That way if I wanted to have pressure plates to open the door just as I run by, I could be able to lock it from the other side with a lever, or a lever. And the vice versa was true. I'd be able to... Oh my god, whizzing right by my head here. Oh, it looks like we might have a spider dungeon over here. Either that or I just got really unfortunate with spider stacking. Looks like I just got unfortunate with spider stacking. Yeah, that would give me something to have. I saw the creeper there. I killed my torch. Really, guy? Really? That would allow me to lock or unlock the door from either side. Basically just using an XOR gate. And yeah, it was really efficient. I was like, wow, I never could figure out how to do something like this, and now that I know how to do it, I kind of want to be able to share that with everybody. And I'll probably incorporate that into a building somewhere on this series along the way. But we'll see. Oh my god, so many spiders. Spiders are probably the most absolutely annoying thing for me in Minecraft. More than Enderman, moving all my blocks around, more than skeletons shooting me from afar more than zombies just like ganging up on me. It's spiders. Spiders are... That looks like uranium. It's spiders just being everywhere all at once. They bounce, they climb walls, they are too wide, meaning it's harder to block them out if you're trying to make like murder holes, unless you make individual one hole wide murder holes. And they just get everywhere. They're so ridiculously annoying. Some more coal. Gonna have to go back topside soon to try and find a little bit more food, because I am now out of beef. I have basically the one steak left. Oh no, there went my shovel. And I'm about to lose my pick. And anytime now, it's probably gonna happen. Like, there we go. Alright, time to back my way back out to my thingy. To my thingy with the thingy. You know the thing, right? No, I'm gonna use this gravel. I'm gonna use gravel to block up this water, because water, if not placed there purposely, is kind of annoying. So how about that? Boom! Water's blocked. Going to torch it. Torch it. Looks like I have quite a bit of coal on hand. Go ahead and make a few more torches. Torches. Go ahead and throw this guy up here. Throw him like so. Right up there. Oh my god, this place just goes on, doesn't it? I'm only on floor 50. Or layer 50. Alright, gonna back out, get back to the beginning, and see how my iron is cooking. Really should have put a waypoint back there, but you know, hindsight, all that nonsense. Also, this guy over here, it's from Extra Bees. I do have that mod. If you just heard that beep, that was my cell phone giving me a text message. Extra Bees I have, but I'm not really interested in bees. Let's see. Yeah, bees, they can produce honey, but that's all I really know that they're useful for. And it doesn't really seem like a high priority for me. Usually I'm more of a I'm gonna farm some bread kind of guy. Ooh. Ooh. Do you see what I see? Just when I thought it was getting good, it gets better. Well, it looks like I'm not returning to the surface because I have an abandoned mineshaft to explore, and that is going to take precedence. But you know what? I think this might be a pretty good stopping point for this video. So, if I've not been absolutely special here... Yep, looks like my Fraps is indeed recording audio, which would have sucked if I hadn't been. I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the first episode, so that way I can get it rendering, get it uploading, and I will join you guys back here in a moment. And Warmac 9 plays FTB Mod Pack. Stay tuned.